So I think what it is, it's not necessarily that an admission that Obamacare was necessarily the right way to do it. I think it's an admission that this is just a very tough thing to do. And, I think the other thing is that, unfortunately for Trump, I feel like he's expending a lot of political capital early on in his first term around health care. And it's going to make it a lot harder for him to get some other things done because he is expending so much capital on this one piece of legislation. One thing I can say about President Obama, and this is probably one of the only things I can say good about him, is when he...
You don't have that much good stuff to say about him.
Really? He's a great guy, just a terrible leader. When he came into office, one of the smart things that he did do is he didn't tackle healthcare reform until 2010. So he spent the first year of his first term doing things like the stimulus bill. He obviously did the bailout for the automobile manufacturers. And it wasn't until 2010 that he tackled healthcare. If you go back and look over his 2 terms, after he did healthcare in 2010, he never did a major piece of legislation after. And that was mainly because he used every bit of political capital that he had to get healthcare reform passed. And
you don't think it had anything to do with the makeup of Congress?
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. In 2010 is when he lost Congress.
Yeah.
He used a lot of political capital to get healthcare reform done. He lost Congress after, and then for the rest of that first term and all of his second term, there were things he got done, but he never got another major piece of legislation passed after he used his capital on healthcare reform. My fear is Trump might be doing the same thing, except he's doing it much earlier in his first term.